Hi, happy World Read Aloud Day. I'm here with some of my favorite furry friends, including our therapy dog and reading ambassador, Katie, to show you how reading at home aloud to your pets can be a lot of fun. First, choose a story. We selected Our Friend Hedgehog, The Story of Us by Lauren Castillo. We will feature it this spring on the Telephone Tales storyline. Then, choose your audience. Dogs are great listeners. Cats make great audiences too, if you make them comfortable enough. But sometimes you have to go to them. And when they do a great job and they listen really well, it's fun to give them a little reward too. Here you go, Katie. Good girl.
If you speak a different language at home, reading in your home language can also benefit your child and help them develop literacy skills. It doesn't matter if you're reading in English, Spanish, or another language, you're still developing literacy and a love of books, reading, and stories. And that will benefit your child no matter what language they're reading in. Bilingual books can also be great to build your child's skills in 2 languages. And there are a couple different ways to read bilingual books out loud. And this is an example of a great Spanish and English book called Call Me Tree, Llámame Árbol by Maya Cristina Gonzalez. And so some books are very short and you can read both languages entirely and then move on to the next page. Other books may be a bit longer, like El Gallo que no se callaba, The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet by Carmen Agrediti. That's some longer paragraphs in there, so you might read the whole thing in one language, then the whole thing in another language. And there's nothing wrong with repetition. If you're reading with small children, they don't mind reading more than once. If you're not completely bilingual, but you still want to incorporate some other languages into your reading, there's some great books like this one, La Princesa and the Pea by Susan Middleton Elia, that are primarily in English but sprinkle some other words in. And one great thing about books like this is they often come with a glossary that will list those words, what they mean, and how to pronounce them. You can also try reading a wordless book with your children. And here's a great example of one, Draw by Raul Colon. And this can be in any language. And you can just look through the pictures with your child, make it interactive, and tell a story together. And that can be in your home language or whatever language you speak.
My name is Rebecca Antill. I'm the Youth Services Consultant at the South Carolina State Library, and I wanted to share just a few tips about reading aloud. First of all, you should always read aloud to your favorite grandma, grandpa, grandchild, trees, animals, and flowers. Reading aloud is a wonderful way to get kids to fall more in love with words, and you should always do it to young kids, school-age kids, even teenagers. Encourage your teenagers to read to your younger brothers and sisters. When you're reading aloud to young children, don't force them to sit in your lap. If they get bored, get tired, want to get up and run around, let them. Forcing them to sit in your lap and listen to an entire story can often create a bad feeling around being read to aloud. You want it to be natural. You want them to enjoy, even if you get through just 1 or 2 pages at a time. And the other rule of reading aloud is, again, do it as often as possible. I hope that you'll take the chance today to sit down with someone and read a book or a page or a chapter or a poem aloud to them. And if you do, share it on our library's Facebook page. We'd love to see it.